Hi, I'm Rachel from Quaramdale House Church, and this is my story of being remembered by Christ even in times of sickness. I took out my tonsils more than a week ago now, and it was not fun at all. It hurt so much that I couldn't eat anything apart from soup for nearly a week. It's interesting because straight after the surgery, the hospital people gave me like pork chop to chew on, which was, I didn't even want to imagine like chewing it. But anyways, I decided to rest on Sunday for that week. So it meant that I participated through the online service on that week, and not being able to come to church was a big deal for me as a former pastor's kid. I was fully vaccinated and able to come to church, but I couldn't handle the pain, and I was super annoyed at myself for being in pain and sick and not being able to talk at all. Even though I know that God's patience is beyond human comprehension, I kept on asking Him if it was all right for me to not complete the task that I do on Sunday, if He was still pleased with me, even if I didn't do my thankful points and devotions every day because I was sick. If I didn't send those messages to my VIPs this week. Those church kid anxieties came back a bit for that week. I was combining what I did in front of Jesus with my relationship with Him. But Jesus was always listening to my thoughts, and He was drawing me closer to Him in times of my sickness. He kept on waking me up every day around 5:55 a.m., which was the perfect time to join through Zoom for early morning prayer. So for the first day, I said, wow, the morning sun is so very strong in this new house. A bit of TMI, I moved from Parramatta to Dundas Valley recently, so I closed the blinds and slept a bit more. But for the next few days, I kept on waking up at the same time, and I finally had the hunch that God was calling me to pray during the early morning service. So even if I slept like 2 hours because of the pain, He still woke me up at the same time every day. Sometimes I said, God, please, can you let me be? I am a sick person. Would you just let me be sick on my bed? But by Friday and Saturday, I was wide awake, and I had to join because I didn't really have another choice. It felt like He said, oh, no worries, kid. You don't really have to worry about doing work at church. I can wake you up even in times of sickness to spend time with you, even if you may physically find it hard to do so. So even if you sleep straight away and didn't go to early morning prayer, I will still be here. He showed me that I can be confident in His presence at all times. Jesus showed me so many things to be thankful for as well. That I could start drinking hot chocolate as a hot chocolate, not as a cold chocolate. That I could actually talk just a bit, even though it was only a bit, after a week. And that I had it easy compared to Zechariah, who was mute for at least 9 months because of his disbelief from the Bible. That I could actually share in our house church rather than having to explain things by drawing cartoons and typing up everything. And that I could enjoy the foods in the house church meetings as well. That I could have the exact snowing cheese chicken menu that I was craving for a week. There are so many more things that I can still count to this day. I will end with a verse that really stood out to me during that time. It's from Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 24. And it says, there is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw that it was from the hand of God. Thank you for listening to my story.